vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.
For vibes only.
What's the vibe, y'all? Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of For Vibes Only. You have your wonderful, amazing host, myself, Nada Giggly over here, Dee Ego from the 904, and announcing to you, live from Duval, Prince Akeem.
What the young kids say? Gang, gang.
He said that his intro that I was doing before wasn't all that, so I had to spice it up for him. Anyway,
how you doing today?
Amazing. How are you today, Eric?
I'm pretty damn good.
Pretty goddamn good. Blessed
And highly favored.
Yes, Jesus.
Yes.
Kobo?
With the kombucha. Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Okay.
Get your life together.
Kombucha.
It's very good for your gut.
Is it now?
Yes.
I got one of those.
It's disgusting.
I got gut and butt. And I'm trying to lose
I wish
both.
I could have a little butt.
You want some of
I'll take a
mine?
little butt.
You can have mine.
Everybody's been great.
Cause somebody was saying something about,
What?
you know, with the girls, they take their own fat out and put it in their butt. I'm like, can you just take my fat out and just throw it away?
They
Might
some people.
give it to charity. And
Look, what if they paid you
The geek.
for your fat?
Baby, I'm in line first.
Nigga.
I'm in line first.
If they paid you, because you know some women like when they get on BBLs and stuff like that, and tummy tucks, they have to like gain weight.
Like
What if they ain't have to gain the weight,
Wait.
bruh? What?
BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift.
That's what a BBL is.
My mind went directly into porn.
Oh
What is
God.
BBL?
BBW.
Oh my God. I'm about to say, I don't know BBL. That is different.
Right.
Okay.
You got BBC, BBW,
Yeah.
all that.
No, so a BBL.
You damn
Is it
lie.
called a-
I don't.
She knows. We've already talked about it.
Oh yeah, you
Not
watch
the
cartoons.
BBC.
You know
I
cartoons.
like hentai.
But you know what BBC means.
But no.
You don't know what BBC means.
Wow.
What you think it mean in porn?
Big black. Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
That's what that means.
I learned something.
I think that word is
Look
more
it up.
disgusting than dick. I'm sorry.
I don't like the word
I don't like it either.
I like the word.
Don't tell me you
And
love sucking my
I
cock.
love the P word.
I
love
was
that.
28
I love
years
your cock.
old when I started saying pussy.
I love that
You
word.
said-
I
you was
hate
what?
that. I was like 28 years old. I hated that word.
Man, stop it.
I
would
just love that word.
Ask Nada.
I love it.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff
You
I
just
would
started
not
calling
say.
me Nada.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Pussy is the best. This is
Word.
why pussy runs the world.
Even now, I still kind of.
I love the word. When R&B singers started actually saying it,
See, but the thing about it is, so
I'ma look at you and see
if
it.
you hunching and it's
I ain't
feeling
gonna look
good
over
to
there
you.
and see.
what?
You're so childish.
Wait,
You're
what
so
is that?
childish. So when you hunching and stuff like that, like, what are you saying? Like, make my skanuna feel good?
Good news.
Good noodles.
Yeah, skanuna. I learned that from a previous friend of mine. You know what I'm saying?
They was
My skanuna.
West Coast.
Nah, he from here, born and raised,
No,
whatnot.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm saying?
saying the region. I'm saying it was the West Coast.
Yeah.
I figured.
I've never heard anybody say skanoon. I've heard of Molly Stopper, but I ain't never heard
That
of
didn't matter to me. He was still my best friend.
The
Fucking
poom.
love him to death. Still to
I do
this
say
day.
the poom
Skahuna.
or the puss.
Hold
I
on,
say
you
the
said Skahuna or
Skanuna.
Skahuna?
Skanuna.
Skanuna.
It's actually a appropriate word to say like to your child when she's little. Like,
I thought it was TT.
I say purse.
No, it's TT.
I heard everything. Like I heard purse. I heard pocketbook.
I've heard. I thought it was a little girl TT. Like you gotta go TT. That's what
I'm talking. No, girl, you can't watch no
Not
TT.
PP.
Girl.
TT.
No,
Not
you're talking
TT.
about the actual
I'm
goddamn.
talking about the box. The actual box.
The penis. I meant that the vagina. I'm sorry.
How much have you had to drink?
A lot.
1, 2, 3.
Listen, a lot. But no, but little girls, that's what I've heard. TT.
Well, me personally,
TT is actually
I
a
probably
procedure.
should not.
What you say? No, y'all never heard that say that little girl you gotta go TT?
Yes.
Okay,
But when
yeah.
it's referring
Yeah.
to PP.
Or
Right.
you know, but
A
she's washing
skanuna is
TT.
pussy.
Yes, but your
I've never
TT
heard of that.
also.
I'm not gonna go
I'm
skanuna
calling
ring.
the vagina a TT.
I say your poom poom.
To the girl.
Why's your poom poom?
You know what I say to my daughter?
What?
Absolutely nothing. I don't want to talk about shit like that.
But you know you gotta tell them the right words.
Yes, I do say vagina. I do let them know it's vagina.
Recently, I had one of my nieces at the house, and she's like the same age as my son, and I was giving her a bath. Well, I had gave him a bath first, then I was giving her a bath, and I didn't realize he was still behind me. He was like, "You forgot to clean her penis."
Oh, God.
And I was like, "Oh," I said,
Okay.
"She doesn't have a penis," and he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because girls don't have a penis. Boys have a penis." And he was like, "Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see." And I was like, "No," but he was like, "Let me see," and I was like, "No."
Nah, my girls know vagina. They know, like, when it's time to wipe, they're like, "Do I wipe my vagina?"
She sounds just like him.
I wipe my vagina. And then they'll say, "Mommy, I wipe my vagina. Can I get up?" Yes, get up. Get the fuck up, please, because I don't want to come in there.
When my baby came here, I was like, "Go pee." He be like, "My penis not working." I'm like, "No, you just don't have to pee.
Your pee won't come out.
My penis not working." I'm like, "Baby, you just ain't gotta pee. Just say I don't have to pee, mommy."
Make sure you tell him to back up from the toilet because he the same height, and I'm pretty sure you make him pee with the seat up.
No, honestly, I don't let him pee with the seat up, and he needs to. But I don't make him put the seat up, and I'm sick of that shit.
You let that water gun go everywhere,
But he
girl.
got his own bathroom.
When he
so-
comes to my house, he pee-pees with the seat up.
He do? So it's just me.
It's respectful.
But he always do different shit at Didi house. It pisses me off. Like, I was scared. I thought my baby was
He's a
slow
guest in the house.
because I was like, he don't be talking. I was like, my baby don't really talk that much. And Didi thought I was overreacting. And I'm like, this bitch rude. Like, let me overreact. But what was happening was when he went to her house, he was talking to her kids. I ain't know that. But he don't have nobody to talk to at my house.
Right.
But I ain't know that. But she like, well, he talked when he come over here. So she thought I was overreacting because when he come over here, he chatted back.
I didn't think she was overreacting.
You didn't say it, but I know you was like, damn. But you kept saying like, it's
Well, no,
okay.
I
It's okay.
just wanted you to be patient with him
Yeah.
because as parents, we don't see we see our children. That's all we see. We don't see other people's children. So it's just like, okay, just be patient because my children, if I want them to stop talking right now, just please stop. Stop talking. And they won't. So it's just, as time goes on, just, it'll happen. Just don't rush it, please. And I told my sister the same thing. Please don't rush it because as soon as they start talking, they don't stop. They do not stop.
Hate kids.
My youngest don't ever stop.
Fucking kids.
Right, that's how they feeling. Except, have y'all been stimulated? Have y'all been stimulated? Because that's why we love the children.
It's definitely
Because
fuck them kids.
But them kids helping us out on these stimmies though.
I love my little 1400s.
Have y'all been stimulated?
I love my little 1400s.
Now that
Yes,
we're
ma'am.
stimulated.
He like, I ain't got
Oh yeah, yeah.
Looking
You
forward to
ain't
getting stimulated again.
right.
I mean,
I'm
my shit's still sitting there, but I want to get stimulated some more to where I'm like to the full capacity
Yo,
of
give me all that.
stimulation.
I want all
Is that
that.
a
Wait a
word,
minute,
stimulation?
Is there something that what's that?
It's supposed to be like monthly or something.
It's
like
supposed
that.
to be
Right,
something
then
coming in
you
monthly.
I think from what I read, yes,
Who not? Yes, they are.
That nigga that, but he's so doubtful. Don't be down.
Don't try to take that away
What
from
I
us.
read-
Tell people they got insurance.
I could be wrong.
Take it
Don't
away
quote
from
me
us.
on it. I think it's you get $250 for the child and then $300 per adult. So it's like all together, you know what I'm saying? You get the $550 a month up until December, I believe it is.
What I tell you guys, it's good.
Right? I think he really
Yeah.
trying to tell us, like, hey, there's no reason why you niggas should be struggling now.
Right,
Like, dog, listen
Now
to me. Them,
next year.
them rings and
Next
the jury and the rent.
Everything.
Now next
That
year,
shit should be. You should.
taxes is gonna be a bitch.
Woo!
Oh yeah, you know
It's
that.
gonna be a bitch.
Woo! Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Cause I'm gonna be right there.
Are you okay, Annie?
You stupid. I'm thankful for the blessing. As soon as my stimmy here, I'm getting some crabs. I get crabs anyway, but still, I wanted on the stimmy. On the stimmy tab,
Right,
I want
it's
some
different.
crabs.
It's different.
It hit different.
It hit different.
When it ain't from the paycheck
No.
that you work for.
Another black, unpopular black opinion:
What?
crabs are overrated.
They're not overrated. Just say you don't like. If you broke, just say
Overrated.
that. Don't they say that?
And now that they're overrated.
Oh, my fucking rated. No.
All right, let's get into the show, sweetie.
So that was anyway. Well, let's let her
I
die.
ain't
Right.
gonna lie. Hey, y'all gotta excuse us over here because I ain't gonna lie, I had to turn my head.
I see you over
I know
there.
they was like,
Dying in the
"God
corner."
damn, this nigga."
It's not COVID. We swear.
God damn.
Hope the hell not.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us. Y'all been
I
rocking
kind of
with us
pussy. I'm fucking smelling
week
taste.
to week or whatever. What you said? I can't listen. Let's not do this. Let's get it together, please. Can we be adults?
Dun, dun, dun.
I hate you, dog. So has everybody been stimulated at least?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. You know, we all came with new cars, new shoes.
Even though I ain't had no extra 14s, but
It's okay. You ain't need it. You ain't been stressed enough with us as us people.
They should count pets and stuff.
That's what I said for pets.
I think
Cause
they should count
my
pets.
dog has
And
been
those
a
are children too. Like you
Definitely. I
take
done
them to the
spent a lot
vet,
of
you
fucking
spend a
money
lot
on
of money on
it.
them.
This was last week, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Snacks, and I got him like Christmas presents and stuff.
Clothes and stuff when
Like,
it's cold.
Jack don't do that now. We don't
I mean, I know
don't
Jack,
do that. No, but we
Well,
You know you got hairless cats.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Oh, God.
I feel like a politician right now. I ain't
Why?
giving y'all niggas shit for no dog. Fuck them dogs.
No, I remember when Hurricane Katrina happened,
All right,
like when
now,
people had to leave their dogs and they was crying and stuff, and I was like, man, fuck that dog. I would have left that dog so quick. I would have been one of the
She
people
wouldn't
that
have left
stayed.
Jack.
I would have stayed. If they would have told me I couldn't bring Jet, we would have stayed.
Hey, Peter gonna hear y'all and be like,
Yeah.
That's the right name.
Peter,
right?
mhm.
Okay.
Who was Peter?
Oh,
Yeah,
I play with my
Your camera like
You know
blink.
what I thought?
Oh, I do.
What?
I thought about Peter
Your
Griffin.
camera, I saw someone blinking. Shut up, dog. But no, I would have been one of the people that left my dog, that stayed with my dog. I would have been like, nah, like if
Yep.
Jack can't go, like I gotta stay. That's why I made sure all his fucking ducks is in a row, all his paperwork is good, because if we got to go, we got to go. But back then, like me and my mom was like, oh, girl, we would love the dog. Then when we had a dog, we was like, bro, we could have did it.
I would have took Jack
But
as long as he had a muzzle.
You ball too much?
he be biting.
Jack
He
bite.
didn't really know what I was.
Jack bit me twice. We've been married
He didn't
before.
mean it. He
We
didn't
was
mean
married
it.
before.
He didn't mean it.
You got that low. He white, ain't he?
Yep.
I don't like white dogs.
Why?
He's
Because when they
so-
go to crying, they
he's
get that
so
brown.
aggressive.
Yeah. So we got to
That
get him.
shit
And then he like the way his
I'm
fur
talking about
grows.
he's so aggressive. That's it.
He is like another kid though, badass. How y'all feel about bad kids?
I got him, so what the fuck?
No, for real, bad kids. Like y'all seen bad kids.
If they not mine, I hate them because I want to beat them.
I
Like, I wanna
absolutely
do
hate
bad things
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
friends.
Like when you want them to be like,
Them ain't bad.
like you
Them
want them
I
to
want
get
to
a
smoke
whooping.
cigarettes.
No.
with my friends.
Bad little
Cigarettes.
kids.
Cigarettes, yeah.
Right.
Look kids that be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like
So-
when they come in here, like just you give no fucking bad. I hate bad kids.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I cannot stand. I never thought that. Honestly, I never thought that I was gonna have children. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest.
Look
I
at you
didn't.
now.
But I have two of them. Little,
Dose.
beautiful little angels.
Mm-hmm.
I love y'all. But before I had my children, it was like, oh my God, kids are like the spawn of Satan. Like, how can you have those things? They're so loud and they just don't stop talking. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I worked at Chili's for 6 years, okay? All I saw was bad children running up and down, and all I was the one that was like,
She's always like, oh my God, that was a crime. They need to go there. They need to
Go
cry.
somewhere. That baby won't shut up.
Mm-hmm.
It's me. I'm the one with the
You took a picture?
no, but the ring light cut off.
Oh.
I'm the one with the
Yeah.
baby that won't shut up. Now, as a child, she was fine. As a baby, she was fine. Now, oh my God, she won't shut. When I tell you she won't stop talking,
Which one? The oldest or the
My youngest.
Oh, the youngest.
she don't stop. She
Yeah, I
just
like
loves
when
to hear-
kids talk.
She loves to hear herself talk.
I like to talk, like when you out and about, like and the kids be like talking.
No.
Cause my husband don't like that. He like, okay, we need to go. We need to get a check because he like. I'm like, he just talking. He ain't crying and nothing. He don't like
Yeah,
that.
I like
No.
when they talking because they be saying some funny shit.
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh my God.
This
Yeah.
is coming from a motherfucker with one child and no children. niggas with multiples, nigga. When you
Dog.
just got done running one off and the other come fucking with you,
God.
nah, that shit ain't cool. It ain't cool at all,
That's like the
man.
bad kid.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the interaction between each other be fun as fuck, but who wanna hear this all day, dog? Like, no, stop, it's my turn.
She
No,
broke my dog.
He hit me. That shit aggravating, dog.
That's
Bitch, that's why them motherfuckers was worth every last $1,400.
down
You
to
hear me?
the penny.
I feel like I need more, but I ain't gonna be that way. I ain't gonna be
Babies
that
can't be
way.
choosers.
Right, I ain't gonna be that
We
way.
like what we at.
I'm thankful to the Lord, and every day I wake up, I be like, thank you, Lord, for that stimulus. Thank you for that stimmy.
One thing back.
Appreciate you for that stimmy.
Like my son be bad, but not like them bad kids where like I know everybody just want to beat him when he around.
Yeah.
Cause you know you done been around kids like that when you just want to like I tear his ass up.
My kids cuss.
My mama, you said what?
They cuss.
Mammy will cuss, like he'll repeat you.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
He'll
Right.
repeat you, he'll say it.
Right,
Or if
right.
I say something, he'll like, don't say shit. That's a bad word. Like he'll do that shit, but like he don't just come out and just cuss.
too much.
I found out my daughter cusses by going through her phone.
With her text messages.
Not just that, that TikTok. I didn't know that you can quote movies.
Oh yeah.
And then record it and stuff like that. And my wife showed me a video of her. She, what the fuck are you doing in my room? And I was like, ooh, okay, well.
Oh.
I
How do you
think,
feel about that?
I mean,
Long
you
as
know
it's
what
not
I'm saying?
around you.
Listen, sometimes I forget that I'm a father.
Ooh.
And you laughing.
My husband say all the time. He said, "I'm not a role model. I'm a parent." I'm not a role model. He say all the time because he don't filter himself. He don't think about it. He really don't. With
Right.
me, I be like, I'll say shoot, and he be like, "Man, shit, fuck that."
Right.
Or he be like,
Right.
"Daddy, you
Right.
going to work?" He be like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm
Right.
here." And I be like, "Hey,
Bro,
hey."
I love that thought, cause that's me. I ain't got no filter on I know my children didn't heard every fucking combination thrown together with me, cause
You gonna
I
say
done
that.
been.
I ain't know
What?
that.
I'm not holding back.
It's
You
fine.
can't. I'm not
What
about
the
that.
fuck?
They know,
just naturally
and the kids
rolls
know
off the
what's
tongue.
wrong and what's right. They just say it, but
Then
nah.
something that I read on social media made me realize that shit is true. Like if your child plays Fortnite, he cussing.
Oh yeah.
He cussing. He cussing.
Yeah, I seen that shit. They
Mama-
talk about here.
My mama said that my son called some white boy a bitch.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was so
It's
funny.
shock though.
It was funny to
He
me.
got that from his daddy.
He probably did. And see, the thing that's so fucking funny about the shit was when she was trying to tell me, she was telling me like she was gossiping with one of her friends, like she was waiting on me to whoop him. But I forgot I was a parent at that moment.
I don't want to look that way too much.
I was like a parent.
Why can't I laugh?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
I forgot like I was a parent at that moment, and then, you know what I'm saying, my mama was trying to tell me and shit, she was like, yeah, he was in there cussing at somebody, called the little boy a little bitch and everything, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just sitting up there just waiting for the bad part.
Right.
I'm waiting for the bad
That was
part.
it.
Right. And she
That
was
was
like,
the climax.
you ain't gonna say nothing? Oh yeah, don't say bitch. You ain't supposed to say that, dog.
My bad.
As
I
a
ain't
father
know.
and a person who cuss and a person who plays video games and get mad at people for the shit that they doing, I
You
understood.
understand.
I understood that shit, bro. Right up. Bitch, shut your ass up. And apparently he told him, that's exactly what he told him. Bitch, shut your ass up. Like, oh,
That is my son.
okay, all right, son.
Yeah, my junior.
I understand, bro. I understand.
Okay, so like I don't like watching kids who be bad, but like I don't like watching kids. Period. Like I ain't gonna say I don't like watching them, but like I get like anxiety. Like I get like you do. I can't believe that you do because Didi is the type like she got 2 kids, so it's always like, oh well, 1 more won't hurt, 2 more won't hurt, 3 more won't hurt. Me, I have to prepare for other kids because I am really like. Then if they cry, I get shaky.
No.
That shit just I can't do it.
No, like when because at one given time I've had about 5 kids by myself, and it's just as long as I have enough snacks and TV,
Yes,
I'm good.
but I'm always like, y'all okay? Y'all having fun?
No,
With y'all, you know,
I don't
y'all
give a
okay? Then if somebody cry, I'm like, who's that? Who's
I don't
crying?
give a fuck. Because what I do is I go in the back.
Go sit your ass
Right.
down.
I go.
Y'all been up in that toilet?
Who?
That's it.
Yes, that is me. Y'all. What?
Go
No.
sit your ass down.
What was that noise? I got to make round.
But I do have ears. What you said? I got ears like a what?
Elephant?
I can't really hear.
don't know.
I really can't
Oh, no,
hear that
you can't
well.
hear.
But
For the kids.
I'm
you-
certain
For
you
the
do what I do
children.
though.
What?
If they get too quiet, you go and look like.
yes, I'm gonna go check on y'all.
Yeah, I do.
If it's too quiet.
Right.
But most of the time I go in the back and I get my medication, and then I take care of that necessity, and then I go and I handle them.
I can't. It be so. I have to prepare. I don't like anything unexpected. I can't. The most kids I had in my house was 9 of them.
Ooh.
And yes,
Nigga, that's daycare.
9.
That's
9.
daycare.
And I had a drink, and my
you
husband wasn't
without
even home yet. My husband wasn't even home yet. And I was like, oh my God, some of them were upstairs. Like the girls was upstairs doing TikTok. the little kids messing with the bigger boys who was on the game. They trying to beat their, I was like, oh my God.
Hey, anytime that happens, call me. I'm here for you.
It only happened once, but they ready to come back. But I'm like, bro, like that shit is crazy, but I don't like bad kids. Wait, okay. So before I had kids though, my mama was very surprised that I had a child because she was like, I didn't think you wanted kids because my mama started to be, oh my God, tonight look at that baby in the store. But like, okay.
My mama said the same.
Like, okay, ma, she's okay, ma, dang, okay, move on up the line, move.
Because we never talked about it.
Yeah, and like I ain't have like baby cousins and shit like that.
Right.
So like that wasn't a thing for me. But like I didn't like okay, I only had one friend at the time who had kids. She had 2 boys. But like every time she like if I was doing something in the house, like before she would come over who was doing something, she'd be like, well I got the boys. Like she was like, well, I had a boy. So then I'd tell her like no, or I'd be like, oh it's okay or whatever. But then like sometimes I would be like, okay, nah, because we're gonna be, they're gonna be smoking in the house or something like that. But like I think some people be getting mad about that because they be like, oh, if you got kids, like I'm telling you about the kids. I am not that friend. Especially if I don't have my child, I don't want no kids around. And then sometimes even if I have my child, I still don't want other fucking people around. You know when you was little and your mom be like, kids so say that, like you want your cousin or your friend saying that, like nah, and you be like, damn, they're just gonna be playing with me. I understand that now, I get that.
Right.
I don't want to deal with your ass. I don't want to deal with nobody else's fucking kids.
I don't want to deal with
I want you in the house, so I don't have to worry about you with somebody else's house. But I don't want nobody extra in my shit.
Right.
I get that.
Right.
I understand that. So I be feeling like that sometimes. I don't be wanting, if I don't be having my child, a lot of times I don't want no other kids around. Like even us with our friends, we get together, like we bring the kids. I'm like, fuck no. God damn, no, leave the kids. No, damn it.
It's me.
Yeah, Debbie did it. Can kids come? No.
Well, no, it don't be that. I just be like, no, I can't come. Most of the time I can't come because I have my kids with me. So I just,
I'm trying to get rid of, or even if they have all the kids, they be like, no, well, man, with his daddy, I ain't want to bring them. Fuck no, I don't care if I got y'all kids. That ain't gonna make me feel bad, baby.
I be wishing I could get rid
Not
of them.
today.
What you say? Fuck that. Let me do me.
Let me do me. And Eric, you don't have kids. Do you allow people to come over? Like if you got friends with kids.
Nah, cause
You really don't?
Yeah, this ain't the spot for it.
Right. So if somebody was to say, like,
One more time.
If we was
Say that again. Because I know somebody's going to be watching and she wants to know exactly why I don't bring my children to the studio. One more time, what you just
it's not a
said.
place for
Oh
kids.
yeah, this ain't the place.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You see.
So like, okay, so like, do you if somebody say like, oh, I got my son with me, do you tell them like, do you say no, or do you be like, hey, like, well, we're gonna be smoking, we gonna,
Nah, cause it depends. Like if I gotta, like some people, if I got a house full of people, then nah. But if it's just me chilling, then I'd be like, yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, I feel you on that. Yeah, I'll be the same way.
See me, I'm gonna try to do my best to not bring my kids. Because now, I'm speaking now, like present day. Anytime before, I may have been like, I bring the kids. No. Now. My daughter is at an age, I don't want her around I don't want to bring her around anything. No. No, because she picks up everything.
Oh, I feel you.
She's at that age where she picks up everything. So she'll cuss. I have to flick in the mouth. I don't care about DCL. You want to come get her? Come get her.
Come on, I don't care about DCL.
Okay, I'm trying to let you know. It's just
Take
when
away your 1400.
Hello.
whatever.
Send her my way.
Okay,
I'm done,
right. Check this out, because they're gonna send her right back. They're gonna send her right back. They're gonna send her right back.
Someone to get in the
Trying
car with
to
all
take-
the questions.
Oh my God. Why are we going? My mommy said, wait a minute, because this is not right. My mommy said I should have my seatbelt on. You don't have my seatbelt on. And she just, oh my God. No, they'll bring her right back. They'll bring her right back. Thank you, 1400. Love you.
I knew that my house just went like kid proof, so it was like, fuck that. I don't want nobody over them. I ain't got time for it. Do y'all have family pictures at your home? Never mind, Eric. Moving on.
God, bro. Talking about screaming nigga scratch.
Hey man.
Until you got a hook my dog up.
Well, I was thinking because like, okay, so I had been seeing like, it's a lot of like, I guess the world opening back up, so people been going to like concerts and shit like at the club. So like every time I see any video, like when people, like somebody at the club, everybody has their phone up. When I went to the Beyonce concert, I didn't take any videos, no pictures, because people be so busy trying to capture the moment. You can't live in the moment. I went to a Sammy concert, what was that, 2 years ago we went to DC? 2 years ago, I went to a concert to Sammy, and I do love Sammy, but we went for one of our other best friends, and like she loved him, so I was recording videos for her. But me, I realized I don't look at them videos again, and then people be screaming too goddamn much.
Right.
I don't look at those videos again. So why do y'all do that? Why do people really watch those videos again? And then, or like when you recording, or you gotta look at the phone and make sure the picture's right. Otherwise, you like this and you ain't got the right shit, you know?
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
When?
I took a video of Rihanna.
Because
It's
I'm
Rihanna,
sure.
It's
Rihanna.
Right, of course.
I took a video of Rihanna.
It's Rihanna.
Rihanna.
That was for.
I just looked at that shit the other day.
Did you really?
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's to look back.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. You're a single man.
It's to think back. It's memory.
I never watched. I'm a picture, yes, but like a
if
video.
I'm somewhere else, then I don't do that shit.
Like, I hate to see that.
It was Rihanna, so I
Depending on
had.
what it is. Like,
Yeah, I had.
I hate to see
That's what
people
Jay
that's
is.
when they're out of town, they're always on live. And they're just recording. I'm like, bro, can you enjoy your time? Damn.
I would think that's basically because people want to show out, showing everybody what they
Yeah.
doing.
You have to do
where
it. It's
they
like,
at.
but what about a
I'm
picture?
here and you home looking at me, do this and
But it's
stuff
like,
like
you
that.
looking at me, looking at you, like you can't even enjoy yourself.
Right. I mean,
I hate
I
that.
think it'll crush a motherfucker's heart if you at like a Beyonce concert and you post that shit, don't nobody like it, look at it, or nothing. Oh God. You done wasted your damn time. Now you can't even remember.
and your story.
Because exactly.
Right.
Like I be
Oh,
wanting to
God.
live in the moment. Like they be actually like it's phones up, the lights are everybody they just recording.
It's so childish.
I hate
Childish,
it. Okay, you want to Diddy for this? I think Aaron, you had said this, and I felt like you felt passionately about it because you brought this shit up. And it was like, why do people take social media so seriously? Wow, you hit me with the bricks. So what are you seeing as far? Why did you ask that question? What are you seeing about with this?
I just see a lot of crazy shit. Like it always throws me off if people get too emotional on that shit.
Yes.
They on there telling all their business
Oh yeah.
and different shit like that, or I don't like. It's just a lot of crazy shit that I don't get. Like when I see some people be like, so what the fuck wrong with you?
I don't know.
This motherfucker just stuck off. Go ahead.
I had to swirl it around.
Alright.
Just mix it.
Go ahead, E.
I don't have a
Go
straw.
But like,
Alright, there you go.
even some people be like, oh shit, I ain't mean to watch such and such story. Let me skip over it. It be like, if you feel like that, why you even,
Say it.
or why you connected with that person or
Yes.
whatever you want? Like,
I feel you.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
I went through my Facebook and I actually was like, I had people on there who I was like, I don't never communicate with them. Like we don't
Right.
communicate. Or I notice people, I'm like, I communicate. You know, sometimes you comment on somebody post or something, and then people will like it or respond. I was like, damn, I know I didn't comment on this shit a couple times. They ain't never say nothing. Or I don't think they like. And I'm like, so it's really no point in me.
Of us being friends.
Yeah, and it was like no beef or nothing. I'm just like, oh, okay, like maybe I mean,
nah, I just think that's weird, and I think it's like, I don't know whether some people be feeling like they better than people.
Definitely.
Of course they do.
or-
Some people do.
some people do.
Some
You know what?
I don't get it because it's like you connected with that person
Oh,
on whatever
yeah.
social
Whether it was
network
school
you want.
or-
No, just whatever social network you want, you connected with them, and if you feel like, oh, I ain't mean to watch such and such shit, or I ain't mean to like such and
Yeah.
such picture,
They
this
gotta
and
take it
that,
back.
this and that. It's like why you know what I'm saying? Why
But
you need to disconnect with that
What is
person
wrong?
or something.
Is that Didi camera?
Oh. Keep on, E.
That's about it.
So like, I know I be hating people say that like, well like no, one thing I see on social media, people be kind of like, especially around tax time, they be like, yeah, when it got this or I bought this, no tax money, no,
Yeah.
and it's like, who gives a fuck? And like, you think that's gonna make us believe you because you said, oh, ain't
But
use no
see,
tax money?
but that
Who
goes back
gives a
to what,
fuck? Who gives a
that
shit?
go back to what I'm saying too about that emotional and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like you
personal
two connected.
shit.
If you got to say all that type of shit, like who
But
gives a
see,
shit?
that's where I ain't gonna say we differ, but I'm kind of the one that take social media serious because if
In some places,
I
you
post,
have to.
if I post a selfie on my timeline
Mm-hmm.
and don't get as much reactions as I do with my story, I have a problem with that. Like, you want to
See, I don't
secretly
care
be a
about all
fan?
that.
No, but what if
No,
somebody
but
only go to
somebody
look at the
might-
stories?
yeah,
I never look
like
at the
I said.
stories, but I scroll Facebook.
See, I'm gonna
That's
tell
my
you,
page.
like the type of person I am on social media, like especially on Facebook, I gotta be bored as fuck to go down the timeline and scroll because I know I'm gonna see the same shit.
Mhm.
Somebody
The stolen
voicing
status,
their invalid
right.
opinion, or
Right.
you gonna see somebody in their feelings.
Right. But
You
see,
won't see, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? I look at stories, but on Instagram, you know, Instagram just basically pictures, so you can scroll down the
Double
timeline
tap.
Right.
and shit
Yeah.
like
but
that.
see, you know what? I started thinking I can give some females like passes for looking at my story and then reacting because it comes straight to my DMs. So it's like, I know you got a man. And
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
because some people do look at it. That is a
Right.
thing
That's
people do.
that. Now that is one thing too.
Right,
That is
like,
one thing.
I know
too.
you
How
got a
do you
man.
feel
no,
about that?
this-
Do you
but
want? Do you
this-
not want you don't want to see your girl like another your wife like?
Apparently, Eric just showed me some shit. Facebook telling.
Oh,
Yeah, Facebook finna start like they doing some shit where
You
it'll
and
show-
your friend such and such like.
Yeah, they finna show
yeah,
it.
it'll
Oh,
show
damn.
like one name and say others reacted to
But
this.
see,
Do
now-
y'all care though? Would you care to know that your girl like another
Hey,
page? Or
but-
does it matter if it's like a
but look-
like or a heart?
not really.
But look, this is another thing
My
too.
eyes fucking up.
But see,
I'm trying to-
Kobe, that's another thing too. You said the thing about the likes and shit too. Like, I honestly don't give a fuck about that because, like, for one, maybe motherfuckers just don't like that shit. And
That
then-
too.
And then for two,
I ain't as cute as I thought I would.
and then
That's
for,
heartbreaking.
hey, you stupid. And then for two, it's like, for two, it's like, maybe ain't nobody see that shit. Cause you know.
Depending on
that
the
shit
time
got-
they post, sometimes they see it days later. You know what I'm
And
saying?
how
You gotta also think about the
timeline shit.
algorithms and
That's
all
what
that
I'm
stuff
saying.
like that.
I got so many people on Facebook that even half of the shit, even if I wanted to see the shit, I wouldn't even see that
Yeah,
shit. I know
right.
people might feel like that by me. Oh, he think he better because he don't be liking shit.
Yeah.
He don't do this, he do that. But shit.
Some
don't
shit
be
I
seeing
seen for
this
3
shit.
days ago.
I just
and I'm
think
like,
it's
oh,
weird, though,
motherfucker to
'cause
think
it
I
kinda-
went to their page.
It kind of go into what both of y'all was saying. It's kind of weird though, cause it's like shit. I be posting the selfies and stuff like that, and I don't see the likes or nothing of this person. But if I post that same one in my story, a person I ain't seen, like, well, damn, who is this motherfucker? Who they came? Where they came from?
View it,
Right.
but that might come
And-
from people like tapping on stories and letting
Yeah.
the bitches roll over. And
Right, but if
Yeah.
I'm posting multiple and you looking at both of them, that means you sat there and watched that first
Not
one
all the time.
scroll through.
Not all the
They might-
time, but
they
then
might
some
let it
people
roll.
only look at stories. I never look at stories. It's very rare for me to click on somebody's
Right.
story.
I-
That's the first thing that's
I gotta
on
see
Facebook.
like food, ass, or I gotta be somebody that.
That's a damn shame.
And see the bad thing about I'm admitting it because it's a person that's on my motherfucking Facebook and you know who you are. They post
God.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
we
it's
gotta
like
talk about this after we wrap. Go ahead.
they post ass and it's kind
They
of like something.
ass or
Huh?
they ass or other
I mean,
people
sometimes it varies. You know what I'm saying? She'll post her ass.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
You was
saying?
about to try to say like, oh, they
I
just
was-
show you butt like this.
Oh God. She'll post her. Oh my God.
No, no,
bro. She'll post her ass and stuff like that on that motherfucker or whatnot, and it's like I ain't gonna front. I'm looking at it or whatnot, and see that'll be another reason why I don't get frustrated with if my wife is hearting stuff. I ain't hearting shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But-
That's disrespectful as fuck, but it's
You
like
think so?
hell yeah, you looking at
You think-
another girl, looking at her pictures, harding her shit and stuff like that. I wow a picture if she look like
Oh.
gorgeous in it or something.
So it's like
wow,
or
you
wow,
look right.
not
you,
a heart.
You putting hearts on it like, well, you love this nigga shit.
No, like I would not like. Every time you put something up, I heart it.
I mean, I don't look at it like that. Like I said, like you my sister, dog, and see.
But still, but I heard it. Like, oh my God, it's hard.
He's so damn
I really
But
do.
see, some of the stuff that I put, no, because most of my shit that you put, you be ha-ha, because I'm dead.
Okay, the funny stuff.
I be
But
dead
like,
funny.
no, and then, no, okay. And then I seen like, Eric had posted some pictures too. And I was gonna heart it, but you know why I didn't heart it? Because I was like, nah, I don't want to fuck nothing up for him if he got a girl like China. You know? I swear I did because some women be like that.
Nah,
Oh, wait, who
man.
is this bitch? She hearting all your shit.
Man,
Don't let it be
my-
two in a
my-
row and then I can heart. What if it's three? Heart.
He
My
can-
mom,
Who is this
my mama
bitch?
and my auntie is hard, my shit.
But that's
I would-
your family.
Right.
You know what?
But
How
no,
would you
but
if you
see,
had a girl? How would you explain to her?
Nah, but
that's
even if
not-
that was the case, it's like, that's a little bit too damn far too. Like, damn, you going to check to see who love my shit.
Right. So if I go now, if I go back and be like, you know what?
Y'all ain't
No,
together?
like heart.
Even if we was.
But see,
that
you
shit
know-
kinda,
What? Say
It's
it.
kind of like I'm
Yeah.
contradicting myself in the sense that, you know what I'm saying, I don't care what my wife would be hearting and stuff like that. I wouldn't know because I don't check.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about stuff like that because it's like she can like your pictures, but she love his dick. You know what I'm saying?
there you go.
Right. Okay.
You feel me? It's
Right.
like you can't let yourself become so insecure because a person is liking pictures or
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying,
I
y'all
believe-
see
I
each
believe
other.
that too.
Or,
Okay. So okay. To piggyback again off of why people take social media so serious. So like celebrities, like people have been going in on like celebrity relationships. I hate for people. First of all, social media, everything could be. They can flip the script on everything. I hate when people be like,
Absolutely.
take a like it's a picture and it's like a picture of friends and like one of the friends like they face be like all screwed up and be like everybody ain't happy for you. It'd be people in your circle. No, that I mean I'm not saying that's not true, but sometimes the camera can catch the wrong fucking angle.
Hold on. You talk because I think you just hit on that's another thing I was about to say. You talk about when they be posting the rappers and then they have the quotes.
Something like that. Sometimes, yeah, that type of shit too.
Yeah.
Like it's
yeah.
like, bro, that's not even what that represents. Like, I hate that type of shit. I really hate that. It's like you can take a picture, and you know, and it could just be a certain time and a way a person looks. They could be in mid, about to say something, and they look like they frowning or they face all screwed up, like they looking at somebody wrong, or that they looking at somebody's titties or somebody's ass, and like that's not what it is. And people will run with that shit. You can tell she
Man,
really look at this picture.
Hey,
No.
That nigga Charlamagne always say, nobody cares about the truth when the lie's more entertaining.
Yep,
That shit
that's
is
so
fucking
true.
That
It's so
shit is
true.
fucking true.
It's so true.
Because a motherfucker can see some shit like it can clearly be some shit that somebody done pieced together.
Yep.
And they'll be like, boy, you seen such and
Yep.
such. You seen how such and such sacrificed such and such.
Yep.
let me ask you this.
What?
We make it as rappers, and a transsexual will tell you that he really love your fucking
Man,
man.
get the fuck out of
Wait,
here, man.
what?
All he want to do is just take a picture of you holding, like, put your arm around him. You taking that picture or not?
Nah, bro, I can't do it.
Like if you, like I mean,
That's
what do you,
just my preference. I can't.
but if you, because the thing is though, you could do it and not even know that the person was a transgender person.
And see, it's
You
kind of
could
like
do it and you wouldn't know, and
it's a
then like
lose-lose
then it comes
situation.
out and then someone like, oh, like Eric, you know, he took a picture with this blah blah blah. But like I don't know, like I hate that type of shit. Like that's why I don't never like.
lose-lose situation, bro.
Yeah,
You don't never come out
I
on top
hate
of that
shit like
situation.
yeah, because
I don't
then
want them
people,
motherfuckers
because if
thinking
you
that-
don't have an issue with it, but then you're trying to defend yourself, they're like, oh, what's the problem if it is true? It's like, but I'm just trying to
that's
say,
like even that. I'm gonna be honest. That's another thing too. Like that's like taking a picture with a politician. I wouldn't do that either.
yeah,
Cause like
because Lil Wayne got all that shit, but then like you got parties.
when you take a picture with a politician, whatever that politician up there, that's
They
bad.
feel like
they
you
gonna link it to
exactly.
you.
No matter if
Oh,
you
he
friends with
represent
the people
this
or
and
not,
he
yup.
support this and he support that. So
Mhm.
it's the same thing with that. I wouldn't take one of their ass either.
So we just gonna wrap it up as you just wouldn't take pictures with nobody other than me and the niggas you hang around, huh?
If he knew it, but if it was a different
or
one,
if
You the selfie nigga anyway, cause now I think about it every time we out somewhere, you got that damn phone out like my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my
but
nigga.
that's you know what I'm saying. That's if I fuck with you, that's
Right.
that's for my niggas.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying, like. I don't
And speaking
know.
of your niggas, I shouldn't have to like say like normalize.
Well,
We're losing a lot of like friends and family members in the world. You feel me? So I just want everybody out there to know, you know what I'm saying? If you have a male friend as a male, don't be ashamed to tell your homeboy how much you love him, bro. That might be the
if
last
you love
time
your
you see
nigga,
him.
hug your nigga.
You know what I'm
Look him
saying?
dead in the eye. Tell that nigga.
Fuck all
Tell that
that.
nigga you love him.
Right. Fuck all that. What the world gonna think about
Lil
you,
Boosie.
Eric? I love you to fucking death.
Oh.
Prince the King, I love you, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Even though I want to whoop
Y'all-
See,
your
but
ass
it's never.
sometimes.
It's
Even though I want to whoop your ass sometimes.
Could y'all just
But why would you
hug
want to
like
fight
me and
me?
Dee Dee?
Why would you want to fight me?
Face to face, cheek
you
to
won't
cheek.
be liking to
That's
you won't
too
be liking to listen to me and give me my props when I'm right.
You right, but that shouldn't make you want to put your hands on me. Why you so violent?
Y'all just always be like, fuck you, bitch. And all
But see,
that
that's
type of
like
shit.
brother stuff. Like you
Right.
see brothers get at each other like that all the fucking time, but you'll never see them like bump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really feel like if me and Eric did get into a physical altercation, it'll get to a point
I'm
where
gonna
it's
whoop
like,
your ass.
no, brother. Let's not turn this
Okay.
podcast into a WWE match.
Please not, because
I
I
can
can
see
see,
you.
look, this is the table, look.
Excuse?
I can see you seen Shaq go through the table a couple weeks ago.
Don't make me share the video of Mr. whooping your ass in that hotel, buddy.
Man, I let that nigga do that
Wow. Okay, so
Moving on.
Moving on.
Right.
moving on. But no, I feel you on that. Like, I think it's okay to like tell your dude, because most of the time when niggas gotta tell their homeboy that they love him, like, is when they in the casket.
That's the
Or
worst
in the
feeling in
grave,
the world,
yeah,
dog.
they have to do that to
And
say
not
that.
to come out and tell your homeboy like, dog, listen, dog, you was there for me, my nigga.
Right.
Like, I'm putting this shit out right now, bro. Like,
This is for my
niggas. Like,
This is for my... Okay.
I'm being dead ass serious right now.
See you
when I get there.
I was at a dark point in my life, dog. Like, seriously, to the point where I sat up and thought to myself, dog, this it, bro. I'm finna kill myself,
I
bro.
was hoping you wouldn't say that. Mhm.
I'm finna kill myself, bro. And to this day, Eric just not finding out on this podcast the reason I went and bought that gun, because I really was finna kill myself.
Really?
I was finna kill myself.
I
Like,
would have killed you.
I know you would have wanted to, dog. I know you would have wanted to. But the thing about it was, dog, the problems that I was having, dog, it was like the nigga sat down and talked to me and told me the shit that I needed to fucking hear. Let me know, basically, nigga, you going through some shit, we going through some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure out how to get this shit rocking. You know what I'm saying? To get you back up on your motherfucking feet. Right. The best thing that I can tell you is if you have somebody that's gonna ride or die with you like that, let them know what the fuck you going through. Don't
Right.
suffer by yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
they can help you in any way possible.
Man,
Whether it's to laugh with you, cry with you,
you don't understand.
put you in a better place. Yeah.
You don't understand,
That's
dog.
what I'm
I'm talking
talking
about, boy, I was in a dark place, boy. And then between him and then a song that came out, music plays a major part in my life, dog. And listening to this song by Joyner Lucas called I'm Sorry, I literally thought about everything he was saying in that song. The song was about how a friend of his killed himself. And in the first verse, he's writing a letter basically in the point of view of the guy who's killing himself. The second verse is him talking to the person who killed himself. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, looking at it from the second person's point of view, you would never like think about what you would put them through. You know what I'm saying, by doing that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm sorry we couldn't work this shit out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm
Right.
so pissed off at you for doing this. You's a weak motherfucker.
Right.
And I hate you for doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You should have came to me.
Basically. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
But
I
see,
guess
it ain't always that easy too, because you know, like
Yeah.
dark times ain't easy for that.
It
You
definitely ain't,
absolutely
bro.
right.
That shit ain't like in my dark times, I ain't never like go to nobody like, man,
Mm-hmm.
this shit. I just prayed.
Right. Like,
Pretty much.
put
shit
that
took
smile
a
on your
long
face
ass
and you just go.
It
Like,
took
that's
a
how
long
it is.
ass time.
But
Boy.
I remember talking with some friends of mine before, and I realized, like, when y'all were like growing up, did you ever hear like your mom or your dad, your family, did y'all say I love you?
Oh,
not
yeah.
to my mama.
You never said I love you? Did your mom say it to you?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Really?
we would say it to our mama and stuff like that, and it'll kind of be like, what you want? You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
But she never
see-
said I love you.
Right, but see, that's the thing about it, because I'm not gonna punish my mama for that stuff. It's like I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now.
Right.
With my mama, she had to play both roles, the mother and the father, and she didn't want, because she was a woman and she was raising 4 boys, that we would take advantage of her. She didn't want us to see that weak point. You know what I'm saying? My mama was so fucking tough on us when we was little. I was more afraid of her than any police officer, any judge, any boogeyman, anything. My mama was that fucking tough. You feel me? And I don't fault her for that shit, because growing up now, the stuff that I seen her do, like working 3 fucking jobs, getting 2 hours of sleep, and making sure we ate and had clothes and stuff like that, you ain't gotta say it. We know.
Eric, so do you say, did your family ever say like I love you? Or do you say I love you like to your mom or your dad or whatever?
Yeah, cause I come from like a huge family, and even though they huge, like we all are like real close. Like even my people from out of town,
Right.
and all of that. So that's something that we always.
Was it like I know me and my cousins, we say I love you to each other. Like, was it just the older people, or do you say it to your cousins too? Like that's your age or younger, like I love you, like when y'all get out the phone, or like, or is it just in person?
Now, like, of course, like the dude said when we drunk, like,
I love you, man.
nigga, I love y'all niggas, man.
For real, yeah, he do.
Nigga, fuck with y'all niggas, man.
I love y'all boys, man. Me and my friends do that shit for real. We be like, man, I love y'all boys. That's when we know we drunk in the group chat.
That nigga, he playing it down. That nigga don't
But
just
yeah,
say I
like-
love you. That nigga that get drunk and be like, dog, I kill a nigga about this.
That's how
Hey, bro, you ain't gonna hug me, bro. Man, that's some bullshit, dog.
Hey, man.
Why that nigga don't love me?
No, I kill a motherfucker about this nigga though.
Right. We be understanding.
Some people don't be saying that. A lot of families don't say that. Like, I love you. Me and my cousins, we say that. Me and my family, period, was that. My mom, my dad, my brother. My brother's my best friend, so we always say I love you. And then,
And
like,
I love y'all's fucking relationship, dog.
me and my brother?
Yes, dog.
Really?
It's hilarious.
What you mean? We
It's
5 years
fucking
apart,
hilarious,
but
dog.
like it's like that's really my best friend for real. Like that I always call him my other half. Like that's my nigga for real.
Right,
Like
right.
it wasn't always that way. Let me stop. But nah, like no, for real. He actually had sent us a question. I was like, before we get into that, I know y'all know this, like that somebody's missing. Apparently, Dee Dee was vibing a little bit too hard, y'all. Too hard. So we don't know like when it happened, but she was vibing a little bit too hard, so we had to put it in the closet.
I know when that shit happened. I know exactly when it happened.
When? Okay.
Right.
Anyway.
Fake that.
So it's just gonna be the 3 of us. It's not a quartet right now. It's a trio, but the show must go on. But you were saying you love me and my brother relationship. He called like right before we were starting to record, and he was saying like he had a question. He always be talking about like, yeah, like okay, I seen you in my video because I be helping y'all a lot. So, but whatever. But he was asking. He said, is it okay for a man to look at other women if his wife or his girl is looking too?
You want me to tackle this first, Eric, or you got it?
Either or.
Go ahead, bro.
I say yeah.
If she looking, it's okay.
I say yeah. Because I mean, she might be like, oh, baby, look at her, guy. Okay.
Look at her ass, like, damn, like,
ass on her.
right.
Be like,
But like when if
you know, you can't go too far.
Yeah.
You know,
If she be like, damn, look at her ass, do you be like, already seen it? Or do you be like, well, knowing you already peeped it? That's what I would have did. Like, look at her ass.
Yeah,
Who
baby,
ass?
yeah, baby, but it ain't better than yours.
Nah,
shit.
because I like it flat.
Fellas,
Like,
listen to me. Don't
What?
do it. It's a setup.
not all the time.
Women play too fucking much.
Yo,
Nah,
then they
bro.
gonna say that go your type, right?
Right, that's the shit you
But
like.
no-
That's the shit you like.
Nah, not all
They
the
go your little
time.
girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it. It's a fucking setup.
I always hit my husband with his one like with a flat ass. I'm like, there you go. Like we do that shit like it was real like flat or like somebody I know on the ice type. But like for real, but my husband said, man, look at that big ass boot. I'm like, bro, for real though.
Nah.
Like for real. But we do.
See,
but like
you gotta be slick like me. Like if you see somebody with thick hips coming from you, y'all going face to face. and
you
shit
already
like
know
that.
you gotta turn around and look.
So what you gotta do, you gotta turn before she get there. So what you do is you turn and then when she walk past, God damn. That way, what you talking about? I was being turned that way. See there?
And then you turn around to a purse upside your head.
I'm just saying, that's a setup either way.
If you gonna look like, I feel like if you're gonna look, be discreet for real. But like,
You want to hit one of these? Like, if she going this way, you got to scratch your head? Like,
yeah, like if for real, like if you gonna be looking for real, like if I'm in mid conversation talking about work, like, and you gonna look like, go in, look, do your thing. I never forget when I used to work at a grocery store. And I remember this girl came in, she had some little shorts, and she had a little bathing suit top. It was a summer. And I remember like dudes was looking, and I was ringing the people up, and dude was like, man, I can't even look, man. My wife out there, it look nice. It look high, it look nice. He wouldn't even look, and the other was like, yeah, man, yeah.
That just brings me to something new.
What?
You know what the funniest shit is? When you a single nigga and like, and your nigga try to live
Your
through
life,
you.
right.
That shit
Right.
is so
Listen,
funny.
I do
You
that.
know what? No, he
Funny.
taking shots. He taking shots. Because
It ain't you, Kobe.
Look,
It ain't you. It's not, definitely not Kobe. His other friend lives through him.
I think what he trying to say is basically, you know what I'm saying, he out there having all the fucking fun, so I be looking forward to his little stories or some shit like that. That's me.
No,
Right.
because I
I look
don't
forward
live,
to that.
no,
Tell me about it. What
I would
happened?
forward
look, because I don't live that type of life no more. But what I'm saying
here you
is,
go, here you
when-
go.
Come on.
I don't.
All this is his.
I don't. Look, what I'm saying is, when I was a lot younger, you know how you be a lot younger. One of your older niggas, they be locked down and shit. Just that's what I'm talking about. Boy, you get that little,
Get that little,
I've heard that before and shit
get
like
that
that.
little.
get that little hole in the house.
Shit out of that. I've heard that shit.
So y'all be the one like y'all. So y'all like sundress season and stuff like that. Yeah, I know summer coming up.
I like year round. I don't give a.
Cause let me tell you, because just like y'all be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when women have a dress, because we know it jiggles and certain stuff like that. But just as hard as, like I have a friend of mine, I ain't even finna put you out like that, friend. But like, you know what? I ain't finna go there. So no, like, I'm not even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do us like that, friend.
Just a big friend that you get that I don't know about, got a big boot or something?
No, you know this friend, but I'm just saying I ain't gonna tell our secret. Anyway, so we were gonna have some divine thoughts for y'all, but since our divine thought woman Dee Dee is not with us right now, we're gonna have to just move on to asking or questions with Prince Akeem. I'm so sorry, right? That's
I
what
was
it is.
asking.
Oh, damn.
Bro, see,
It's good.
I know my segment ain't important to
good.
nobody but myself.
Listen,
but
I've been through 2 bottles of wine, and this is my first drink. So.
It's all good. It's all good. But I tell you
Questions of
what,
Prince Akeem?
them bottles that you went through, you damn sure darted my dog home with no problems though. My dog.
Listen, when I was driving, I was like, listen, I said, hey, you gonna have to pray because you know I've been drinking a little bit now, and she was still fucked up, so she was.
Dog, look how long this is, bro.
You want me to read it? I'm a great reader.
But see,
Damn.
it's certain things that I gotta, you know what I'm saying, filter
You
out.
should have rewrote it because I love to read aloud. Were you a read aloud type of person in
I mean,
school?
shit, I can read. It's just, you know, when we people type, it's not the same way that it is
Right.
in textbooks. So it's like I gotta put the ignorant in. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to filter.
You can't do it as you're reading. I can a little bit as I'm
Right.
reading.
That's what I'm finna
I
try
love
to.
reading aloud.
I ain't gonna power through it because I don't want to say anything because this person wants to remain
All right.
anonymous.
Well, y'all got time because it's gonna take him a minute. Go ahead.
All right. So basically, damn, that wasn't even the first part though.
Oh, get your shit together.
All right, I got you. So check this out. Her husband feels that she doesn't give him enough attention sexually. Doesn't give him enough attention sexually. He
Okay.
feels as though he has to always come to her, like, which is 85% of the time. She claims that it is true and that when he does come to me, it is wham bam, thank you ma'am type deal. He works nights and I work days. We rarely get the same days off. Now here's where it gets tricky. I'm paying rent, lights, cable, food, my gas, my meds, and if the kids need anything. We all stay together, including his mom and nephew, who his mom has custody of. I rarely get any help around the house. He stays at home with the kids during the day for school, but he doesn't really do anything. He sleeps most of the time. When he wasn't working, he would tend, and I would use that loosely to the kids. I would come home and dinner isn't cooked, my house is wrecked.
Ain't no, okay.
So now that he's working, I come home, cook, do the dishes. On top of stressing about the bills, he comes home late. I am asleep, and that's when he decides it's a good time to get some. But you know, I am asleep. You know, I have to get up early. Plus, I am not a light switch. You can't just flick the switch and expect me to be on. I don't go anywhere hardly while he goes out 2 or 3 times a night. He doesn't really try. 11 years of our relationship, and we've been on 4 dates, literally. Damn. Damn. He doesn't show me any appreciation. He says that I used to give him more in high school. When I bring up my points, he completely dismisses them or tries to prove that my feelings are wrong. Always tries to turn it around on me. Now, I admit that our sex life isn't the best and it could be a hell of a lot better. However, when I come home and tell you that you need to start helping out and need to start showing me more appreciation, and I explain that to you, it would help us out because I don't want to be stressed and tired, and you either, 1, do it to me one time and expect it right then or there, or 2, you say that it's just another excuse. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? So the question is, what would a person do in that situation coming from both sides? How would they take that? Don't get me wrong, I love the hell out of him. It's just that I don't want to feel the same as he does. I have way more on my plate with no relief of responsibilities.
Who's gonna go first?
I would like to thank you for that question.
Yes, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I thought I did better than what I thought I was going to do, trying to filter out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So anybody want to tackle this first? E?
Whew, this is a lot to unpack here.
Yeah,
on now.
right.
Should have wrote down some notes. I wrote notes.
Right.
Cause shit, well, I was kind of threw off by what you said. They was together for 11 years.
11 years and 4 dates, bro.
Woo! Damn,
Nigga, I wish I would.
couldn't get away with that
God,
shit. What?
bro.
Nigga.
Oh my God. That's beyond me, dog.
Okay.
I hear you over here. Look, my dog patiently
Well,
waiting.
I mean,
Patiently.
if she ain't showing him that much attention, I mean, she got a point not to. Because I mean, you know, that's I'm gonna be honest. If the shoe was on the other foot,
Right.
shit, I couldn't even be in a relationship like that.
Right.
But you go ahead.
Who?
Yeah, nah.
Me?
Yeah. My dog.
I wrote
notes.
some notes. Okay. So first of all, the first note that I had wrote, she was saying like the things that she pays. So like money doesn't matter, especially when you're married. Like money doesn't matter. I don't feel like I don't want a man to make me feel small about what he pays. And like about money that he puts out with if he made more than me. So women, we shouldn't do that. Like as far as if you pay this and that. But I need my notes.
I got you.
Okay.
I was just making
That
stuff
was for
that I'm
you?
going to come back to.
Oh, even okay. So like one thing with women, oh damn, I ain't trying to drag this on, but like okay, so like for men and women, like we're very very different. So like we say things differently, we interpret things differently. So like a lot of things, it's your delivery. So you can't say to a man like, you not doing this and we only went on 4 dates, you need to take me out. You gotta say it in a different way. So your delivery is very 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 important.
Very.
So like sorry, and not to like, you know, like say this shit about y'all, but you gotta dumb shit down for niggas sometimes. Sometimes you gotta let nigga know.
No,
like,
you right.
so like,
As a nigga, look,
right.
as a nigga,
See,
you
right.
said I
You have to dumb it down. My sister-in-law told me this one time. My brother's wife told me this one time. She said sometimes you gotta make things like a sandwich. So you gotta say like something like, okay, like you didn't do the dishes. Like this is an example. But you took out the trash, you know, and I appreciate you taking out the trash, you know, like you took out the trash and you clean out the garage and then come on back on the top with the bread and you're gonna be like, but I would like it if there were times where, you know, I'm getting off late and I'm going to cook dinner. If you would do the dishes before I came home so that I can just come home and cook dinner and not have to do the dishes before I cook dinner. So your delivery is very, very important on how you do it. First of all, for a man who is not, or a person, if you're doing the majority of the cooking and the cleaning and the taking care of the kids and you're working as well, and you love him, and it's like what you have to do at one point, you need to write down a list of your pros and your cons. And if your cons list is way longer than your pros list, then something needs to be done. You need to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely need to let this nigga know you need more help with shit. My nigga, you need to let him know. Like, even if a lot of times men, they don't know to just go in there and be like, well, you know what, I'm gonna do this. You got to go. You have to actually ask them. And it's apparent. You could be running around like a chicken with your head cut off, but they don't realize that you need help. So you need to actually say what you need. And a lot of times the men don't even care to do it. They'll do it. They don't mind doing it, but you got to tell them to do it. It's obvious that you need the help and you need a motherfucker to come in and do the shit, but they don't see it that way. So you need to let him know, I need more help, or could you do this? So that way you don't have to have the burden of doing everything on your own, because that gets time consuming. That makes you tired. So definitely tell him you need more help around the house. The foreplay thing, I understand that shit. Niggas, we, especially as you get older, it could be with young people too. Nigga, I'm not a fucking light switch. I'm not a light switch. Y'all thinking about fucking ass and titties and fucking all day. We don't think that way. Not saying that we couldn't, but I can't just, you've been thinking about it all day. I wasn't. Now that I'm home and I'm doing dishes and shit like that, even if I thought about that shit earlier, my nigga, you've been thinking about that shit. That's all you've been thinking about, because you knew when you came home, you wasn't finna cook, you wasn't finna clean. You know when you came home, you were gonna see your wife, you was gonna look at my titties, you was gonna look at my ass, you gonna see your beautiful wife, and you wanna fuck me. That I wasn't thinking like that, oh, I'm going home to my handsome husband and his all this and that and this king. That's not what I'm thinking about. I got other shit to do first. So I need some foreplay, nigga. You got to take me there. You gonna have to take me there, even once I'm settled, after you done helped me do all this other shit that I had to do. The foreplay is there. Foreplay does not always start, my nigga. When you thinking about fucking me at work and doing all this shit, you can text me and you can tell me. You know what I'm saying? You can call me, you can tell me some shit. Like, don't just sit there thinking about this shit, nigga. This just you. I ain't thinking about this shit. I'm at work going off on fucking people, thinking about what the fuck I got to do at home. So tell me what you thinking about. Foreplay starts then. Foreplay, don't just give me fucking 5 minutes of foreplay or less than before you trying to get on the puss. No, I need that shit early. Next thing was, y'all seem like y'all have a little bit more that y'all need to kind of go through, because y'all got a lot of people at home. So one thing I don't believe in, it's my house. If it's y'all house, it's your house. I don't wait for no motherfucking body to leave my shit before I fuck anybody. If you at my shit and I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna be courteous, and I'm not gonna fuck in front of you. I'm not gonna hoot and holler and be all loud. I don't care who fucking mama is in my goddamn house. If me and my husband want to get it popping, we finna get it popping. Okay? Ain't nobody got to fucking go to sleep. We gonna do what we want to do. But I do recommend way.
I'm gonna be friends with my wife. So.
Like, no, like seriously, like we ain't got to be as loud as we you know normally are. But like, I don't give a fuck who at my shit. If me and my nigga want to get it popping, we finna get it popping. I don't give a fuck who at our shit. That's that.
Like, why can't all women think like that?
I don't know. I'm a different breed.
Right.
Communication is key. Y'all need to communicate a lot more so that you can let him know, like, I am overwhelmed. Like, honey, you seem overwhelmed. That's a lot. I do that shit, and you gotta let the nigga know I'm overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. And sometimes you got to break down. You got to cry and like, I am overwhelmed. You got to let the nigga know. Sometimes niggas really don't know. They see what you do, but they don't see what you do. List that shit for the nigga. Sometimes you got to let that nigga know, I do this, so that he will know what you do, so he can really think and be like, God damn, she really do all that shit. Communicate with him. You really need to do that, so that y'all can kind of get on the same page. It's not going to take one conversation. It's going to take many conversations. But you need to communicate with him to let him know, my nigga, I'm overwhelmed. And I cannot continue to do this shit alone. Especially if you're trying to fuck. Like, first of all, nigga, I don't know why niggas be... Nigga, we want to fuck too. We don't want to not fuck. Like, we want to have sex too. We want to do that shit. But y'all need to goddamn... women, if you're not saying that you're not a good woman, even if you don't want to do this, but like we got so much other shit that we want to do. It's so easy to get lost in your husband and your family and your kids to where you lose yourself. So like I need to have my own shit going too. So like communicate with him and let him know like I need some help so that we can do X, Y, and Z. If you tell a nigga start off with this, if you tell a nigga you can get more pussy if, that nigga gonna be like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I get more pussy if I do what?
There you
Huh?
go.
Who what?
There you go.
Tell him that. Start it off like that, and that's how
There
you
you
go.
go. Because I was just gonna jump into that, but
And
you
say-
took it out of my mouth.
That's it.
You know what
Tell
I'm
him
saying?
that. Tell him what. Tell the nigga what he really want to hear.
Yeah.
If you told the nigga he had to fight a goddamn lion to get more pussy, he gonna do it. Look at you. Would you do it?
He would.
How big is the lion?
He would. He
In the jungle or
he
the
done
zoo?
already said he wanted
What?
14 times a week.
Yup.
So
You
he'll
gonna
do
fight the
it.
fucking lion?
That's because
Nah, nigga.
I'm freaky, but it's like we talking about a lion, like a lion, bro.
Okay.
But look,
Yes. Go ahead. I'm done. Yeah.
I can come back
Correct.
to everything that you said. You feel me?
Oh shit. My bad. Mhm.
Except for one thing:
And what is that?
money doesn't matter. Reason why
Okay.
I say that is because a woman who's married isn't and shouldn't have to feel like all of the pressure is on her when it comes down to the bills.
Okay.
So basically, it'll make me think as a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't doing nothing to try to relieve me of this stress. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get my mind registered on having sex, you know what I'm saying, when my mind is on bills.
Right.
It's not gonna even feel good to you because while you fucking and you thinking it feels okay, in my mind I'm thinking about the light bill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My mind not even in there. I'm not
Right, right. And see, that's the only part that I don't agree with. Everything else, you will spot the fuck on. Basically, when you gotta kind of give him encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, dumb it down, talk to him slow,
Dumb.
and you're basically gonna end up having to say the shit more than once. You
Of
know
course.
what I'm saying? But he'll start to get the picture. Like, basically, if I had to say, you know, hypothetically speaking, if Tanata came home and she told me basically like, look, listen, dog, look, for this shit to work, we both gonna have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? I just worked a 8-hour shift, aggravated as fuck, and I have to come home and make sure that the babies clean their ass, make sure that they fed, make sure that their homework is fucking done, clean the fucking house, wash the dishes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Iron the clothes for tomorrow for school and stuff like that. Then when I could get in the bed, you want me to try to fuck you and that be like fully energetic about
Yes.
the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I ain't there.
I'm not, I can't do it. I can't do it. If I came home to a clean house, the kids was bathed, the clothes was already ironed, the dishes are washed,
Hello.
and everything else is done, now I have that energy.
Yeah.
And not only do I have that energy, this was unexpected, so now I'm turned on.
Hello.
I'm turned on now.
Correct.
And the fact that I'm turned on now, I have more energy and I'm finna put it on your motherfucking
your
ass. He'll start to get it to register. She fucked me better when the house was clean.
Yeah.
And the kids was fed.
Yep.
And the kids was bathed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yes.
gotta think about shit like that.
Yes.
That's how I go, young. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about young.
Young. That nigga cool.
You can tell who the boss in my house. You know what I'm talking about? So, but
Make it sort like that.
right, when you break it down to him like that, it'll come. And basically, I have a feeling like when y'all talking to each other, y'all talking at each other. But the way that you sent this to
Yeah.
me, it really seems to me like y'all doing like this. Well, I pay the bills and you don't do this and you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it.
You already at your wits' end when you come to
Right,
it.
you can't do stuff
When you
like
come
that.
at him.
Now, on the other hand, nigga, get your shit together.
Yes.
Because in this letter you wrote me, you told me, do I think that you're wrong or he's right or whatnot? I'm gonna put it like this. You are 100% in the right. 100%. No, you're not wrong for feeling this way. No, you're not wrong for writing this to me and getting advice and stuff like that. Because basically, he shouldn't find it as a problem with you writing this to me because you're trying to find some sort of like counseling,
fix it.
right? To get it fixed or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gotta get off of your ass. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If you get off your ass and you help this motherfucking girl out, I guarantee you things are gonna change for the better, bro. I guarantee you, dog. 11 years and only 4 dates. You need your ass whipped. You need your ass whooped, dog. Like for real. I mean,
4 dates in 11 years is not. That's not good.
Dog, like,
dates don't have to be going out, and you don't have to really spend money. It's honestly really about making time. Like, if you went and you walked the complex or community, whatever, with your spouse, like that's something. Like I am big on like quality time is great. If you can't get out, you know what I'm saying, but just try it. So that's something that's really, really big. But you said something that made me think, and I was like, fuck, I gotta say this. Damn it, I cannot remember what it was, and I was like, why gotta bring that up?
we can't have like no awkward silence.
I know, I'm so embarrassed.
So let me go ahead and just throw this in here while you're thinking of it right here. Alright, so this is what I want you to do for me. So basically, if I hit the nail on the head, I want you to fucking DM me back, let me know if I hit the nail on the head with this one. You said about the foreplay. This is how I would foreplay with my woman. I would start the day off before she leaves, even if I know that she like dressed commonly.
You fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna boost her head up.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna boost her head up and give her a kiss, give her a hug, baby, make sure you have a good day. If I know that I'm gonna be horny as fuck when she come home.
And you was horny as fuck when you woke up.
Right.
Okay.
But this is what I'm saying. This was leading to. So basically I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then throughout the day, I'm gonna send out like little sweet messages.
As you should.
Sweet man, hey, you on my mind, and I miss seeing you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a shame that, you know what I'm saying, we can't be together, but I'm gonna try to provide a way for us to be together somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And then go through her social media. Start liking the fuck out of all of the pictures.
Ooh.
Like the fuck out of all the motherfuckers.
Old pictures.
Right.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Say something sweet behind it, like
some
you know
hard eyes on the old picture you already like.
Right.
Ooh.
Throw some sweet little cheesy shit on one of the comments, like, my life ain't shit without you in it right now.
Or
you know
if it's explicit, like send that shit to her in a text and then like, I want to say this, but your mama on your Facebook.
Ah, you going too far,
Sorry.
dog. See, you just a freak. You
No,
then, if you know, like, she get home after you, have the kids bathed, fed, clothes already ready and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the kids are asleep. Soft music. Well, you said the mama and the nephew stay there, so you don't know what the mama doing.
fuck them.
That'll be another thing that'll throw a nigga off too. That probably could play a part in why she ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I said though, but you got to you got to take her to that moment so where it's like, nah, we can be quiet.
Right.
Can you be quiet?
But see, after you done did all that throughout the day, now she's got her mind on to the shit like, yo, this nigga been being sweet all day. All fucking day.
Right. And when you come home, don't forget it. Like, yeah, I've been waiting for you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She done came home to a clean house, her motherfucking food done.
Right.
Put a little note right next to her motherfucking plate. Like, make sure that your belly get nice and full because I need you to have enough energy for what's about to happen to you. Nigga, do you
My
know?
note would have been different, but
Nigga, it gotta sound sweet though. It gotta sound sweit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when a man talking to a woman, right? See, every woman ain't gross to Nada. God, dog. It gotta be sweet. You know what I'm saying? Cause by then she thinking to herself like, ooh, I'm gonna eat this meat and then eat that meat.
Meat special,
You know what I'm
baby.
talking about? Then
Bono's hoop. Let me stop.
you take that last little plate you ate off of, throw it in the dishwasher, cause that's what I do.
They got to eat. I'll ready up for lunch tomorrow.
So see, you was a freak, dog. God, dog. Then after all that shit happened, I guarantee you, she gonna be energetic and go in that motherfucker. She gonna ride that thing like a new Maserati. You heard me? Now, if I'm wrong,
Right,
you tell
that's
me
like a
I'm
stolen
wrong.
car.
But I guarantee you that I'm right. 11 years and 4 days, you need your ass beat.
For real. That's
For
ridiculous.
real, cuz.
Let him hear this part. But before we close out, for real, I wanted to say that shit. I had wrote a note about it, so because I didn't want to forget. Telling him one time is not enough. So you definitely gonna have to tell him more than once. And then, fellas, if you listen to this and you know that that's your motherfucking ass, or ladies too, because sometimes the roles be switched with, because sometimes men cook or whatever, or take it, whatever. But sometimes they can't. If you just get into it, nigga, you not gonna be able to feed the kids, clean the house, and do homework. Baby steps. If you can have the kids bathe, and she come home and the dishes washed, and the kids are like, I did the dishes. Okay, she already gonna know that she did the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Like kids don't have their bath. What?
Mm-hmm.
They did what? It don't even take for you to do all 6 of the fucking things that she do when she get off work. If you did 2, she gonna be like, oh my God.
He trying to help.
Exactly.
He trying to help.
It's not even you, because for real, honestly, men cannot do what women do. So he's not
No.
going to be able to do everything that you do. Because when he really go to doing it, he may be like, oh shit, I can't do all this. This a lot. But if that nigga come home and he did some of it, that's where it starts there. Or if he be like, you know, even if he started dinner, or if he started the bath and you finish, sometimes that shit gotta happen like that. But it's not gonna take you one time telling him. It's gonna take more, but you got to tell him. So, yeah.
I hope we basically got
I hope.
everything, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to sit buddy down. Sit buddy down.
Yeah. Communication is key.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
And then I hate that, you know what I'm saying, it's happening to you. But what I also would advise for you to do, if he's not listening to you, show him this video. Show him this video.
We're talking
and the fact
about
that
you.
we are talking about your ass, and I just need you to know, nigga, I know you personally, and I really thought higher of you. You know what I'm saying?
But then too,
11
like niggas don't be knowing for real, cause niggas be really be, y'all niggas be like skating by. Y'all don't really be knowing, like you be thinking shit be sweet, and then you be like, huh?
But see, but the thing about it is, with that though, that's the only thing that I can blame her for.
Correct.
The reason why,
she
because
should-
you created this monster.
And that's the thing, lady. Girl, we create these fucking monsters.
They get used to that shit, and it's kind of like, where this shit coming from?
My nigga don't cook at all. He don't cook at all. When I say at all, he don't cook at all. I created that fucking monster, but he will do anything else in that house but cook.
And see, the
He
fact
will.
that
He
you
will.
created
And
this monster.
I did create, and I know that I created that monster. I get it. So that's why he even say sometimes like, "Well, you don't have to cook all the time. We can eat out because nigga, you ain't gonna cook."
Right.
Like he know that, and
I
he
can
realized
tell.
like I ain't gonna cook either. So like we can. It's fine if we order out. Like I ain't expecting you to cook every night. We can eat out, but that let me know like, but I ain't gonna cook.
Right.
You know. So hope we helped you out, gal.
You know what I'm saying? So
We did.
basically, that's about it. I wish we could have had our 4th opinionator here for you or whatnot, but her vibe was a little bit too strong, and so
She tried to turn us some more, but her
Shout
knob
out to her,
broke.
though.
Her
Shout
knob
out to her,
broke.
though.
Her knob broke. She tried
You
to
know
turn
what I'm
us some
saying?
we're
more,
gonna
but
pull
her
one out
knob
from a
broke.
dog.
It be like that
Okay,
sometimes.
wait, that's my little cup. I ain't.
I was just putting it up, bitch, because I ain't drinking that shit.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it either.
That shit spicy.
You finna taste that shit.
Hey,
We're gonna take shots. Thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode of For Vibes Only Podcast. Share it with your friends, your family, your co-workers. Everybody, thank you if you're watching on YouTube. We appreciate that. If you listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, anywhere. If you listen to us, thank you so much. Tell everybody, you know, comment, let us know what's up. We do have, like, y'all want our cash out? So, we just kidding. Thank y'all. Prince Akeem, is it questions or asking? I've been drinking.
asking Prince.
Asking Prince
Hey,
Akeem.
send y'all questions in.
Send
And
the
I
questions.
need more people who
We-
aren't afraid
To-
to, you know what I'm saying, let me throw their name out there, because having to decipher these messages and not say y'all name, it gets pretty hard.
Yeah, or you can write the message. You ain't got to say their name. Like, just let us, like, you know. But
It's making me look like I can't read. You know what I'm saying? I don't like puzzling.
Hook on phonics, work for me.
You gotta get in there, you know.
You're right.
but like
you
anonymous
can
is
do
good.
both.
Yeah, either way. If you don't want, if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine.
You definitely. can do
And it's not just questions. If you have any topic suggestions, whatever, like let us know. We are open for it. Send him the questions. Write us on Our Instagram is for Vibes Only _podcast. We do have a Gmail account. You can send us an email, show us some love, whatever, and tell us how much you love us, how much you hate us, what you want to see, what you don't want to see at 4vibesonly@gmail.com. Other than that, thank y'all so much. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Peace.
4 Vibes Only.